I want to see it for myself. Right, because they found the boat in the dust. And now, as far as we know, there's no one here that could potentially push us in or foil us. Here it is. Whatever you were after, Renba. This boat Sia mentioned. I hope you left us some clues. The knot's old, hard to... There.
Darkness.
Mistress, watch your step.
An enormous pit had been cut into the rock below. It must have taken days to do. Weeks even.
What could be down there to be worth all this? It's very dark in here. Indeed, mistress. I mean, it's too dark to work. Renba must have set up some lights. Then in turn, mistress, there must be power. Where would that power be then? Generator? It looks like there's a generator over here. Some kind of machine. Oh, Roy would love this. Maybe Renba bought it from her. Evidently, it is a generator, mistress. Your friend Roy most likely made it. Let's see how... Oh. Light!
Wooden walkways spiraled down, held together by ropes and luck. You could tell this place was built by Elberethians.
Those walkways look unbelievably dangerous, mistress. Sia said there was an ancient ship down here. I want to see it. Indeed, mistress. Although it looks like Renba had the workers build these walkways from its aged planks. Doesn't seem like there's anything on that per se. Is this where you get down? Oh, an inscription. This one is several words. How about carry this? Now let's take a stab at the new word. Carry this load. Oh. That would make sense. Carry this load. Equally, it might say, cheese runs amok, mistress, since the carvers do not know what they were carving. True enough. Wait, is that... I'm not gonna pulley something down. Lifting equipment. I guess this is what crushed ya. Ah, yeah. I guess this is what crushed Yazi's arm. They rebuilt it and kept on working. Mistress, I do not think Renba had an ethical core, mistress. I think Renba might have been well suited to his robots. So where is the stair that will let us down? Is it over there? Yes, by the looks of it. Well, let's go down. This is what we came for. Let's hope this thing can take my weight. The walkway is extremely badly made. Mistress. Typical. Test the board. hold seems weaker than the others. I concur, mistress. Will it take my weight? I cannot be sure. Presumably, you would not be the first to cross it. Let's cross it. Go by the waters, I go by the waters. Ah. Ha! Made it. For reference, mistress, the next plank appears worse. How much worse? About 60%, mistress. Since the first did not break, however, that is unhelpful information. Here goes. Oh, please don't fall. I bet she's gonna fall. Oh no! Ah! Oh, bless the moons. That was a little close. Not that way, then. What other way is there? Is there another way down? There was only one other way down, mistress. Perhaps now we can leave? There's no way I could jump that, or I could drop down. I could drop down. Maybe? There's sand down there. I'm sure you are aware of the flaw with that idea, mistress. Oh, which would be you can't get up. There's no way I could jump that. Obviously not. This plank was loose. I could probably drag it. Mistress, please. The hopper will not work under the tent canopy. If you fall, you will not fly up again. You'd find a way to get me out though, wouldn't you? Your ethical core would demand it. I appreciate your faith in me, mistress, but I am not magical. I'm sure I can do this. This is going to work out fine. Excellent. With luck, that should hold. Here goes nothing. Easy. That wasn't so bad. But there is no way for me to follow, mistress. Then stay there. You can keep watch. All I keep watch for is your common sense, mistress. You have clearly dropped it somewhere. Now what is down there? Ooh, that is a big ship. And another generator. Can you see what's down there? Digging equipment. Now come back up. Another board. Another plank. Longer than the ones higher up. Will this one hold? Mistress, I beseech you. If I might remind you, if you break your leg down here, you will stay here until it heals. If I did break my leg, would you at least try to retrieve me? No, mistress. The probabilities are clear. If you became unable to walk down there, I will give up immediately and return to Iox. No, you won't. Your ethical core wouldn't let you leave me. Mistress, you do not understand how my core functions. So? My core is statistical. It works on probabilities. If the probability is that you are already dead or cannot be saved, then I fear it holds no obligation over me. Now you tell me that? My core regrets the oversight, mistress. I assumed you knew. I am not your first robot, after all. Well, we'll get that ethical core removed one of these days. My friend Roy could do it. With respect, mistress, I am certain she could not. Well, here goes. Come on. Great. I assumed you heard the plank creaking, mistress. Bits of metal. Fittings, eyelets, hooks, spare parts. And something else. There's something here. A decorative silver sextant. I would guess that it dates from the age of the sail. An heirloom, maybe. It has that look to it. Something that was old even when it was used. The casing has been inscribed as well. There's a few words in this one. A lot of repetitive words, actually. Death? I'm certain my translation for death is correct now. Watch or write the death of... Ooh, the death of the stars or the death of the nebula? A sextant, it helps you navigate. Treasures, light, and holy. It could be stars or it could be nebula. Maybe it's watch or write the death of the nebula? One or the other. Watch the death of the nebula. Belong to a pirate, perhaps? Seems like one of your more far-fetched theories, Aliya. I'd guess that this comes from the same place as the dull crystal we found here before. This should help us locate the age of sail site. Another generator. Another generator. Let's see what's down here. It's beautiful. A wooden spa. Inset with metal rings for ropes. Oh, there was a ladder down there. What do robots know, Six? When they're activated, I mean. Most things, mistress. They're unlike human children. They talk and move fluidly. Looks like I might have to get down there. I'm coming back across. Mistress, I cannot advise. Come on. Oh no. Ah! Don't have a broken leg. You're fine, you're fine. That wasn't that much of a fall. Mistress, are you alright? Ouch. I'm alright. More or less. There's some cloth here. It broke my fall. It's really thick and heavy. Oh, probably the sails. Must be almost 950 years... Oh, must be 950 years old, mistress. Sailcloth. A metal ring. It's a hatch. And it's etched with symbols in ancient. Oh, carry crystals. We know about this. Carry crystals from... If you notice, it's teeth, tongue, and eye. So it could either be father or serpent, but I'm guessing it's the serpent. Crystals from the serpents. Would it be the eye or the teeth? Maybe the crystals are teeth. Does carry crystals from serpent's teeth work? Buried treasure, is it, Renba? Is that what this is all about? I peered down into a dusty, gloomy space. Ooh, more crystals, yeah. Mistress, please do not stick your arm in there. It's not so deep. But they don't know history. They don't know who built them. No, mistress. At least, I do not. Maybe I can just... Mistress! There's something here. I found... something. Highlight? Indeed, mistress. The robots know. Mistress. Someone said to me. Right, because Renba said the robots knew. Perhaps they were thinking of the ethical core. There's an inscription here. This one is a fractured piece from a much longer sentence. Wooden spar. So we have the jewel. Done something wrong. So it's not the jewel. It's the Nebula... Light of the Nebula? My translation Nebula has to be wrong. Ah, so I'll have to change the other one. It must be the stars. Light of the stars. Light of stars. Sounds like the name of a ship. But I've never seen a ship this big. So if I go back... Oh, that's the crystals from the serpent's teeth. We want the one that comes previous. Yeah, watch the death of the stars. Or right. I think it'd be watch. We just have to confirm it. Let's see what else is around here. Is that it? Robots know ethics, speech, but nothing that only they know. Perhaps robots once knew more than they know now. Yes, but then they were buried by the Empress all those years ago. Looks like I can't go up there. I just have to climb the ladder. There's an awful lot of tools. They've dug as far as they can. Underneath the supports. Ozzy was right. Whoever was running this place didn't care much for safety. The Nightingale herself must be an Age of Sail ship. She's about the right age, I think. And she's still river-worthy after all this time. Well, looks like I have to keep going. I'm coming back up. Mistress. Wait, am I expected to get this on my own? I don't even have the proper camera for this. Okay, here we go. There we go. That's a lot better. Okay. Now we move the plank and bring it back into its original position. Lay the plank on that side. Good as new. Cross back. We're fine. I'm not going back down there again. Really, mistress, the probability of collapse was steadily rising. Now I want to go up to the tents, because now we've seen what's in the big tent, but what about all the little ones? We're done here. Be ready, mister. Wait! No! And so we left the surface of the dig site where the boat was buried. I wanted to see the tents above. So we didn't find anything about the observatory there. Just a potential location for... Oh. The site from the mural. Taniki Renba's trail had led us to a painted map of stone. On the stone. Perhaps there'll be the answers there. I know enough to find the site. Oh, the pre-Empire site. The paths just keep extending in all directions. There's even a place beyond Renaki. The Age of the Sail site somewhere out there. I do wonder about the crown, though. How far will we have to go before we can retrieve the parts of the crown? I mean, if Renba knew about the mural, maybe he was trying to go there, but then he blew up in his ship. We could go to the site of the mural. It's really close. We'll try that. Eagle's Pass. Sailing to the site from the mural in Ghost's Wake. And she said that people didn't inhabit Ghost's Wake. So it'd be interesting to see if they did. You will need to turn left momentarily, mistress. Oh, I would have smashed along the rocks, been scuttled, I suppose, as they would refer to it as. The Wellspring 6. I need to get back into the center of the current. The air they pour out, the air they breathe in, where does it come from? Where do any of us come from, mistress? Where did I come from? Vicinity of the site of the mural. My findings indicate the site from the mural is nearby. Oh, missed turn. But I didn't see any activation there. Ah! Let's go back before the turn. Oh, it was just so faint. We are leaving the vicinity of the site from the mural, Mr. Wait. Can you see it? Ooh, that looks sparkly. The site must be hidden amongst these clouds, mistress. I mean, this is a slow spot. We are back within the search zone, mistress. Ooh, this looks like a good drop. Which way, 6? The river to the left will continue our search, mistress. Yeah, this is just a slow current. We'll have to go down past these rocks. Wait, we can view possible search locations? Oh. Well, there is one up ahead if we take a left. I didn't even realize that those were on the map. Turn left here to continue searching. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, I didn't want to go right. Is there a way for me to turn around? Ah, the currents will go as they will. It's just, it was so slow. How was I supposed to sail? This is going to take me out entirely. Ooh, approach the ruin. Ah, a ruin! I would guess it dates from the Oxian Empire, mistress.
The robot wasted no time.
I recovered a book, almost empty, but for some minute glyphs. I wonder how long it's been out here. On the inside cover, there appears to be some writing. Oh, interesting. I've got one of these words in my notebook, but I have to take a chance at that again. The symbol reminds me of my word for again. Holy Pilgrim. Something something in death? It probably means and or follow. Again, and. Follow could mean like a cyclical thing of the again and again. Follow. Wait. No. And so the death has to be wrong. Holy Pilgrim and yeah, I think my translations for pilgrim and holy and potentially even death were all wrong. Because the harvest, me, and strength. Probably safe, but a safe death does not make sense. Oh, Pilgrim. I can change this. I mean, Pilgrim just seems right. Death and safe. Stranger? No. Loyalty, death, and pray. Death is definitely right. But both can't mean death. Related words. And this one is confirmed. Holy Sailor? And safe stranger. This does not make sense. It could be follow. Holy Pilgrim, follow. I cannot tell what this one is. Holy is the only one that is definitive in all of this. All live again. I chose this translation for a reason. Let's see if I can remember what it was. Day, loyalty. Could be again. So it's not rest, death and to hold. It just seems like something that the loop would be. And it doesn't seem like demand. But death and hold. This just seems to be a symbol associated with living. Life and death. Oh, I see. If I actually click on the other translations, then I can adjust them. Why don't we try follow? We know it's not the goddess. Death is already there. Nah, it just doesn't make sense. We know it's not the goddess. The Holy Pilgrim shouldn't poison anything. I'm gonna have to change all of my translations. Pray. Let's see what the pray was part of. The purple robe. It probably would be more about citizens. We citizens follow. That's probably closer. So follow can't be two different symbols. What was the loyalty from? Let's see. We have forever. Forever does have this as a part of it. Is a star forever? Love. This seems like a really complex word. Love is all, but why would a dagger have that on it? I think it should be pilgrim. Again. This doesn't seem right to me, but it does have love in it. Follow into death. Holy Pilgrim, follow the safe beloved. That will do for now. I should get Huang's opinion when we get back to the university. I think this originates from the place that we're after. We must be near. This should make the exact spot we're currently looking for easier to find. We are sailing normally once more. It seemed we would not have not been down either of these paths before, mistress. Ooh, let's see where this goes. Whoa! This is rather swift. Wait, no, I wanted to go to the right. Feels good to be back on a real river again. We are leaving the vicinity of the site from the mural, mistress. Ah, we need to go back. Why is Ghost Wake called that, mistress? They say Ghost's Wake is haunted. And rightly so if there's ruins in there. You know, according to the loop, the souls of the dead sail the rivers until they are reborn. I need to stick to the right. Well, the story goes that most of them are asleep. Dreaming of childhood, or lovers, or big meals, I don't know. But sometimes they have nightmares, and then they wake up. Ooh, and then they haunt people? Those that stay awake forever, trapped in the rivers, formless. It is said that they gather in Ghost's Wake. It's said that you can hear their helpless cries. Do you believe it, mistress? I find it improbable. Okay, we're close to the mural again. Let me see which one. We've found one spot. Oh, but there's two more. They're far ahead. There appears to be a trail in the water. Is that from us? Which way, Six? I do not know, mistress. Let's see where we are here. Oh, if we keep going, we should be right on one, actually. Ah, there's another ruin. Looks very similar to the one before. A ruin! It is a ruin from the Empire, mistress. I'll investigate, mistress. I found a fractured ring made of crystal. I wonder how long it's been there. The surface has been inscribed, mistress. Precision is required to read this. This is the start of a fragment of text. Well, the stars... Oh no. Well, Jules. Yourself. With... I can't really make out too much more of this. There's so many of these, and I know I've seen these symbols several times before. This doesn't feel right. I mean, obviously that one doesn't fit. This works, though, unless my translation for stars is incorrect. And with isn't working at all. Oh. We don't want stars over there. We want the jewels? Still, perhaps. That has to be something else. I've done something wrong. Jewels. It's not jewels anymore either. can add my translation for stars to my dictionary now. I don't think that's how it would work if you were building a translation. It seemed like we were taking away more. That wouldn't instill any feeling of certainty within me. But in any case, be full. Oh, this is such a complex word if this is all one entire word. It would probably be something along the lines of find, aid, or drown. Drown yourself in stars? Or it could be find yourself in the stars. Find yourself in stars. I mean, she didn't say anything about that. That might be right. I'd say this was made on the site we're searching for. It must be nearby. This should make the site easier to find. Ooh, we're gonna have to go all the way around and... Oh, I see. This entire breadth of it is part of it. Right. Which way, 6? I do not know, mistress. Did I go down the right path? Yeah, this is what will loop us all the way around. But it looks like there's a shortcut that goes partway through. Oh, if I hold the right mouse button, it actually seems to keep the sails up. I'm not going incredibly fast here. This is the break that I'm looking for. I just want to loop right in there. And then we'll see where this takes us. Because this should take us to one of the sites. Ooh, wow. What is this massive rock? I think we found it. Let's bring her into land, 6.